Well, welcome to part 2 of this video, taking a Countach to this Concorso d'Eleganza in Neuchâtel in Switzerland. Part 1 you might have watched, that was bringing the car from UK down to Antibes. Some of you seem to know I have a boat in Antibes. Well, here you are, this is Bateau Neuf, welcome on board. Just finished breakfast, and now we're just going to do, how do we get the Countach up to Switzerland from here? It's quite a lot of miles today, but it's a great road, and rather than head into the hills, I'm going to take you over to have a look at a map, because we're going a different way, a surprising way. Because one of the great roads around here is actually the motorway, and this motorway takes you, we are in Antibes just here, and then we're going to go up towards Monte Carlo, and then it turns into the Italian autostrada towards Genoa direction. But it twists and bucks and turns, and there's tunnels, and it's craziness all along the coast. Now, you wouldn't think I'd normally recommend a motorway, but this I think is the best motorway in the world. And then we're going to turn left and go up towards Torino and then up to Aosta. And Aosta we're going to turn off, and then we're going to do the St. Bernard Pass up into Switzerland. So a lot of miles to do today. We've got to get the Countach packed up, so we need to get on, had breakfast, and you'll join us in a moment when we're on our way out of Antibes. Following the coastline, and it's just this roller coaster. We're on a viaduct now, and then you're straight into a tunnel, and there's curves and bends, and it's just crazy, especially in a Countach. It just goes on, and you can't believe you're on a motorway and you're doing what you're doing. And being Italian, they're always driving a bit too close and things. I'm amazed there's not constant pile-ups along it, but I suppose everybody's used to it. But it is one of the great bits of road in Europe. Just got to have your wits about you. I don't know if you want to swing round and just see some of the scenery. That's the end of that first section. If I'm being absolutely honest, I would say to do this coastal road is actually more fun when you're heading the other way. When you're coming from Italy, from Genoa towards Monte Carlo, in my view is better than the other way. But the weather was a bit pants today, unfortunately. A bit grey and rain every now and then. It's not really what you want to do when you've got sort of sharp bends on a motorway. But anyway, we've done that bit. Now we're coming off, and then we do another crazy bit of autostrada towards Torino, which you're in. Just first oil stop. Put a litre in. I don't worry too much with the Countach and oil because it's got such a gigantic sump, 20 something litres. I should know the exact amount, but just means it's great when you're travelling at speed. You know, it always seems to have clean oil because there's so much of it. and we're just filled up here Q8, and they've got 100 octane fuel, so we've popped some of that in. It's quite expensive, 2.2 euros a litre, but yeah, we had 90 litres worth. Anyway, we'll crack on. We're up out of the, as you come up the Autostrada towards Aosta, well, towards Turin, suddenly goes flat and there's quite high speed sections, but they have electronic cameras in Italy now, so you have to be a bit careful, but it seems the locals still like charging on at 150, 160 clicks. Don't know how they get away with it. There we go. We're making good progress. Weather's cleared up, it's not raining, so on to Aosta. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about my indicator, because the last one I lost at high speed, and now we're in Italy coming up to Aosta. The speeds have gone up a bit, so I'm just gonna try and tape it down. So I'll look a bit silly if I haven't got that when I'm entered in the concorso in the shiny Countach competition and there's a big gaping hole. Last time I was in Germany, I stopped at a fuel station and all there was 2 wires hanging out, because I've been going a bit quick. So yes, running repairs, old cars. I think that's going to be any good. Yeah, I might try one over the bloody thing. I think that's rubbish. Has that got any chance of that staying on? Oh, let's make a really rubbish job of this. There. Right. That's a good repair, top quality. We're now in the Aosta Valley, and it's just a beautiful valley. You're coming up to Mont Blanc Tunnel, and Aosta is where we're going to turn off the Grand St.Bernard Pass. But I don't know if you want to swing round, just see some of the scenery we're in now. Typical, must be a tunnel. Lovely to be on some of these fast sections now after doing all those hills and Route Napoleon, because you're in one gear, you're not changing gear all the time, so you're not reminded of how heavy the clutch is stuff. You just get to enjoy the noise and the sensations that Countach gives you. It really is a mile muncher. It drinks some fuel okay, it's 15 mpg or whatever. It's got a big tank, so you're doing 400 kilometre plus between fill-ups. But there's not much more of this to go, because then we've got Switzerland. Going into Switzerland is back to much slower speeds, so I'm just going to make the most of it. Quite a narrow pass, as ever, very scenic. Amazing grunts in this engine at the bottom end. Top of the pass. 2,473 metres, which is quite high. Let's have a little look over the other side. Okay, we're at the top of the St Bernard Pass, the Grand St Bernard Pass. There's two. There's a little one on the other side, goes down into France. The grand one goes into Switzerland. And it's a very easy pass to miss as you're coming up. And I have to admit, I made the mistake. As you come up out of Aosta, there is a turn into the right, and it's dead easy to miss. And you have to do that if you actually want to do the pass we've just done. Otherwise, you're directed to the tunnel. 27 euros later, you pop out at the other end, and you can double back and go quickly up onto this pass. Well worth doing. Countach just eats it. It amazes me, this car, because it's so much grunt from it. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, but 5.2 litre V12 in the back, so you can leave it in second and let the revs fall away, but still haul yourself out the corners. It's not an Uber pass. It's just lovely, typical Alpine pass, but not crazy corners. It's pretty bad surface, but it's just worth doing for the scenery, as you can see. Little dusting of snow. We left sort of 21, 22 degrees down below in the Aosta Valley. I don't know what it is here. It's probably about 10, but very, very pretty and not open. This one shuts pretty quick in the winter, so you can only do it in the summer, and probably by end of October it'll be closed. Right, I suppose we ought to press on. Neuchâtel is about 180 kilometres from here, and go and meet everyone within Lamborghini. We're all going to be all these crazy Lamborghinis arriving, so we've got to be there for about 7 o'clock, and it's 4:15 at the moment. Going round Lake Geneva, saw the end of the day. We started in Antibes, but then did that crazy motorway round the coast of Italy, and then headed inland Turin, and then the Grand St.Bernard Pass. So quite a day. So some of the things that have impressed me about the Countach today was how good it was at speed. Big speeds on the autostrada and the bends coming, etc. Felt really good, plenty of power, and just honest when you go into those bends. I mean, they're quite hairy, those sort of bends, and we had a bit of rain today as well, so not ideal conditions. 3 days in, I'm knocking at the door. I don't know how many kilometres we've done. We must be over 2,000 kilometres now, quite easily. I'm surprised that my back's not given up. Wife's sitting on the cushion. She seems fine as well, these seats, which is not what we expected at all. And I've even got sort of used to the weight of the pedals. I think it helps, because today hasn't been a big sort of changing gear sort of day, because we've been on the autostradas. So anyway, a really good day. We're almost at this Neuchâtel where Lamborghini set up this Concorso d'Elegance, so I'll see you then.